ليش هيب هوب مع حسان.
أعزائي المستمعين أكيد the moment has arrived شيء تاريخي و this is a historic moment أكيد not only for the show for the Arab world. Ladies and gentlemen أكيد فيلم المتحدين The United is is a production that is great. I have I had the honor of just seeing the trailer, sadly not the movie yet. The film is great. It's about unity. أكيد حنتكلم أكثر مع الكاتب والمخرج الفيلم. بس I want to give you guys just a quick we somehow want to give you a feeling of what the movie is about. فبس check out the trailer أكيد by voice and we'll come back and interview أكيد أمين ونزار. خليكم معنا اسمعوا التريلر حق الفيلم المتحدين اللي هو أول فيلم أكيد إنتاج ديزني باللغة العربية. check it out.
لما كنت صغير كنت أحلم أكون نجم كرة قدم، بس ما كان في حدا يفرجيني ويعلمني لحد ما التقيت فيك.
انت حلمت يا وليد واحنا بنكمل حلمك. الأكاديمية العظيمة اللي انت عاملها دي وعاوز توريها للعالم كله، لازم العالم يشوفها. بقدم لك أكاديمية الشرق الأوسط لكرة القدم. احنا كلنا عرب صحيح، بس كل واحد فيكم من بلد مختلفة وخلفية مختلفة.
عادي زعما نتوما بنتو لي بحال توام خوت ولا كيفاش نتوما؟
عندنا مباراة مهمة جدا مع فريق فرانسوا برنار. مش مهم مين أحسن من مين، مهم إن احنا نكون متحدين. فهي الأصول هي الرجولة أنا عربي على كأس البطولة. نكون أولادكم.
فيلم المتحدين يعرض الآن مقابل $8 على واس ام بوكس اوفيس HD. يمكنك طلب فيلم بوكس اوفيس HD عبر ليش هيب هوب مع حسان.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, أكيد كانت هذه a trailer and I'm very honored very honored to have أكيد the writer and the director of the film المتحدين. let's hope this works. السلام عليكم أمين.
هلا
salute أكيد all the way from Saudi Arabia. تحياتي ليك.
هلا السلام عليكم.
Of course, my man, we're very proud and honored to have you, my friend. And let me just see if I can have the two people on the air. Let's see. Assalamu alaikum, Nizar.
Alaikum assalam. Hello. How you doing, buddy?
Racked up. How are you, my brother? You good?
I'm good. It's good to be back on the show, man. Good to hear your voice again, too.
Akid. I'm very proud of you guys. And I know the first time you told me about this was like a couple of years ago. Amin, Nizar, I am very proud of you. Believe me, I've seen the film and this is amazing. Akid, Amin, you are, and I've heard about your work, Akid, from Captain Abu Ra'id, Sundance Film Festival Award. Salute to you, my brother. And Nizar, Akid, Racktop, you are a hip hop activist. You're a human being. You're a screenwriter. So salute to you, both of you guys.
Thank you. Thanks for having us on the show.
نحكي
عربي وإنجليزي مخلوط يعني عادي.
ما في مشكلة. No problem. We're one. Amin, I'm going to start with you. Of course, The United, the first Disney film, in Arabic, another first of you. This is amazing. But I want to know, how did the collaboration happen? Disney and you guys and Arabic and football. Just tell us about the story.
Well, actually, I came in halfway into the equation. Maybe Nizar can fill in the beginning of it in more detail. But basically, from my perspective, I had كنت مخلص كابتن أبو رائد وتورينج بالعالم معه هي. بعدين I heard إنه ديزني إنه كانوا عم بيعملوا أفلام عربية، بدهم يعملوا فيلم عربي، كانوا عم بفكروا يعملوا فيلم بمصر وعن كرة قدم وهيك. I heard about this project سمعت عنها that it was brewing مع producer Rachel Gandon, who I knew كمان من she was a director of the Arab Film Festival in Los Angeles.
Okay.
And I knew Nizar socially, actually, we were acquaintances, and we didn't really know each other well, but I knew he was the one who was writing that project.
Wow.
And then one day I heard, they are looking for directors, they were open to non-Egyptian directors. And I read the script, and I loved it, and I thought, wow, this is, we can make a film that is a Hollywood film, but an Arabic film, a combination of things that have the production value of a Hollywood, an international film.
صح.
So I got involved. I pitched my approach, and we started. Basically, I know Nizar. We started meeting about the script and making evolutions of it, and the next thing you know, we were in Jordan making the movie.
That's amazing, Nizar. Nizar, blessings to you and the family, of course. Nizar, tell us a bit about the concept, about the film, of course, The United, and I have another question to ask you afterwards.
Well, the way the idea came about was, as Amin mentioned, Rachel Gandenmark had been producing the Arab Film Festival, and she went to Disney and she told them that they should, in addition to making films in all these other countries and all these other languages, that they should consider making an Arabic language film.
Mm-hmm.
And so they said, well, let's meet with some writers, let's see what ideas people have. And Rachel was also just a casual acquaintance, someone I knew from the Arab Film Festival. She told me about it, and I was actually in Ramallah at the time working on a short film shoot. And I took a day off to kind of brainstorm what would be the perfect film Disney, film بس نفس الوقت فيلم عربي, like both at the same time. And it came to me very easily. I mean, it was pretty simple when you put the equation together. Arab, what do we love? We love our family.
Yeah.
And we love Kurat Qalam.
We love football,
you know. And I knew also, كان كتير مهم لي إنه الفيلم to touch on the idea of Arab unity and Arabs from different countries working together and reaching across boundaries together. Command for a commercial reason, not just because of the emotional reason, but you want everyone to be able to watch this movie and relate to it.
Nice.
So I said, look, Disney makes these great misfit, bad news bears kind of teams for kids from all over the place come together on a team. I said, why don't we make a Disney, film Disney, Arabi, I mean, I literally went into the Disney offices and I just said just that.
Wow.
I said Disney, family, soccer, and I guess there were other people pitching other ideas, and they said, you know what, that sounds like the one.
Amazing. When we advertise that we are interviewing you, a lot of people are saying, okay, the United and Muttahideen. Do you think that art and sports in general, can unite, bridge cultures, and especially us Arabs, something that, the politricks did not do? Do you think that something like that, like an art or even sports, can unite us? I can take quick answers from Nizar and Amin. Go ahead.
I would say it can unite us, and it can also be a force to divide. If you remember what happened with Algeria and Egypt in the soccer matches.
Sadly, yeah.
But I think, but no, I think it can be a strong inspirational force. I don't think it's the answer by itself, but a good work of art or unity through sports, I think, can go a long way to getting people to understand the human qualities inside each other, and reach out beyond, those, like you said, those politics.
صح. Yeah, great.
From Amin's perspective, from my perspective, I feel like on a broader level, through cinema and art, and specifically cinema, art, and music, it's so underappreciated still in the Middle East. And I think if we can, through movies, this is very naive and idealistic, but I think through movies, if we can give people this kind of glimmer of hope, for 2 hours they can go and be in a film in the cinema, or watching a film on television, and see themselves كعالم عربي represented, we can start to feel ليش نحن نطلع لبرا بس انه الافلام هوليوود، ليش ما نشوف نحن حالنا represented بهاي الطريقه، و maybe لما يكون ولد صغير يشوف هاي الشغلات كشخصيات عربيه، انه نقدر نزرع seeds for dreams.
Okay. Great. I think lines are coming up. Amin, you're still with me, right?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay. No. Okay.
Oh, we lost him.
Yeah, we'll try to get him back. No problem. Amin, the question to you, of course, I'm going to ask you a business question. Did you face any difficulties? Now, just for the listeners, I know that the film is being actually broadcasted on OSN, which is very famous, of course, in the Arab world. When is it going to be on either on مثلا cinemas, or when can people see it, or if you can give us details? And did you face any difficulties in, of course, distributing the film?
Well, it's like all things, there were several difficulties along the way. Once we finished the film, يعني, long story short, Disney International was closed down for business reasons. The Russian, Indian, and other productions weren't the most successful model for them.
Okay.
And we ended up being the final movie to come out of, to be made under Disney International.
Okay.
And so long story short, they shelved the movie for a while, waiting out in the see what's going to happen in the Middle East, the revolutions, all the kind of the turmoil going on.
Yeah.
And so they said, let's hold off. And so ultimately, finally, the cool thing about it is that it is coming. It's now available on OSN across the Middle East.
Yes.
On demand.
Yeah.
It's not in cinemas, but it is on demand. And beyond that, it's also بتطلع بعدين عادي will be on free TV later on next year. But the cool thing is also that they're planning to broadcast the movie in other countries. Now I know that it's going to Spain, Greece,
nice.
Eastern Europe, Northern Europe,
Wow.
coming to North Africa, Latin America. So it's going to have exposure on a much wider scale than initially intended. The original plan was إنه ينعمل فيلم بس للميدل إيست.
صح.
بس قالوا ليش لا why don't we kind of tell it to other places. So I feel like we end up exporting the image with the movie.
I'm definitely I'm proud of you. I've seen your work in Captain Aburad, and I'm sure this is going to be great. I think Nizar is back with us. Nizar.
Yo.
My brother. Listen, Nizar, let's talk about, of course, the soundtrack of the movie. Of course, I believe it's Omar Fadl that, composed as a hip hop artist, as a guy who, I had the honor of actually, witnessing you amazingly perform. My favorite track is still 1948, man. I mean, that track is too great, man. I still listen to it right now. So, basically, what do you think about the soundtrack and how important the soundtrack is in this movie? Of course, أكيد حنلعب الأغنية هي The United, Omar Effendim, Deeb, Salah ad-Din, and of course mixed by Skills, and of course composed by Omar. If you can just tell us quickly how important the soundtrack of something like that is.
Well, in any classic, especially sports movie, you've got the moment of the Rocky theme moment of sort of the team getting together and having their real fight song happen, and that's that track with Omar Effendim and Deeb and Salah ad-Din. It's a really great hip-hop track for the Arabi, and it really energizes you. Of course, it hits all the themes of the movie, especially of Arab unity, and so that moment in particular is really important. Mm-hmm. And the whole movie is a throwback kind of to these 80s, almost like classic 80s Disney sports movies. So although it's modern and the kids are older, they're like teenagers, 18, etc. It's got this classic retro feel. So the soundtrack has like a throwback, almost sort of 80s retro feel mixed with Arabi like sounds and influences and instruments. And so it's really I think it's every part of the movie has to work together, and the music and the sound is definitely a part of it.
Amazing.
Yeah, Omar's score is without a doubt one of the central characters of the movie. You'll hear something very, very
nice,
kick-ass in the movie. Yeah.
I can't wait to hear that for sure. Both of you, wallahi, I'm فخور جدا فيكم. I'm very proud of you, and I'm very proud. Thank you so much for your time. But basically at the end, I just want to say that, coming from Saudi Arabia, Kaman, I'm proud of the film scene here in Saudi Arabia. I'm not sure if you know what's going on. Saudi Arabia has no cinemas, we have no movies, but the guys are using YouTube, and so much amazing content has come out of here. I want to share, I'll send you some of the stuff, wallahi, some mind-blowing stuff. And I hope maybe you guys can all work together in something, because some amazing shows are happening, and I think YouTube in Saudi Arabia is the number one watched in the world or something like that. The guys are using, the fact, Mafi cinemas, Mafi filmmaking, a lot to do over here to do that. Basically, long story short, is from Amin, of course, what is the advice you can give to filmmakers in Saudi Arabia, given all the difficulties? What's something you can give, from the great Amin?
From my perspective, I say just make movies and don't have no fear. Just make movies, tell your own stories, find your own voice, grow your artistic passion, collaborate, have fun doing it, because if it's not fun, you're not going to want to pursue it further. But and a great example, I think, of this actually we're going, and I live in Los Angeles, we're going in a couple of weeks to see Wattad, which is a Saudi Arabian feature film. It's going to play at the LA Film Festival, and we just got our tickets.
Nice.
Hifal Mansour's movie.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really excited and really very excited to look at it.
Yeah.
To watch that film.
Definitely great.
This is how I started. I made short films, and I just, and there's always limitations, and sometimes you have to just take those and flip them over and turn them to your advantage and say, this is a film about those limitations, or, tell your own stories.
Amazing. Amin, it's been an honor talking to you. I'm going to just catch up with Nizar. But, Amin, it's been amazing talking to you. Thank you very much for the support. I can't wait to see the movie. Salute to you, my brother Amin.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, great. Yeah. Great. Bye-bye. Great. That was Amin. And Nizar, you're with us, right?
Yeah, still here.
Okay, I'm going to just use this time. Of course, we talked about the United to talk a little bit about hip-hop, since, Laish Hip-Hop is Saudi's first FM hip-hop radio show. I just want to ask you a quick question. Nizar, what do you think about hip-hop, especially the Arab world? How do you think it's evolving from like 2-3 years ago? I would really like to know your opinion.
Well, I mean, I'm really interested in to see how things continue to change. There's a little bit of a sound on the line that I don't know if it's distracting you or not, but I think what's interesting is that the theme, the subject matter of Arab hip hop is changing. It's not exclusively revolutionarily based, although it is still very heavily that, and it should be, because hip hop is revolution, But I think it's more. I think artists are growing and maturing and are able to explore all kinds of different themes and different subject matters in their lives and in their communities. And more, that's what you see really local guys doing it in their own community. يعني لما بدينا زمان قبل شي 10 سنين أنا وعمر أفندم Narcissus, we were almost the only ones doing it, and we were touring everywhere all over the world because there wasn't local scenes to sustain the local population. Now it's amazing. The Masr, they have their own Egyptian MCs they love to go see, and Jordan and all over the Arab world. The local scenes are coming up. I see it happening also, by the way, with stand-up comedy, actually. It's happening. It's got its own scene now, and they don't need us to come over anymore, and I love that. I think that's amazing.
I think we'll always need some Ragtop. It's good for the soul, man. Ragtop, you're the man.
Yeah, the Ragtop 25th anniversary show. The Ragtop 25th anniversary show. Maybe then we'll come out.
Ragtop, Akid and Nizar, Akid, salute to you and the fam, and hope everything is blessed with you. It's an honor connecting with you again. I hope we do this again, and maybe to talk more about hip hop. But again, and fakhur feek with Amin, Akid, the whole team. You don't understand how proud I am, and you guys giving me this time. It's amazing. We're going to be playing the track right now, and salute to you, Nizar, all the way. Thank you very much, my man.
Shukran, brother. Big up Haas and Laish Hip Hop and Mix FM. Thank you, guys.
Tahiyati league, man. Thank you, Nizar. Thanks a lot, man. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this was historic again. فيلم المتحدين. خلينا نطلع إعلان بسيط ونرجع معكم نلعب الأغنية اللي هي الساوند تراك في فيلم المتحدين. خليكم معنا أعزائي المستمعين. Salute to Nizar and Amin, the United المتحدين دائما. Let's do this. Okay, أعزائي المستمعين, are you guys ready? دحين
ليش هيب هوب مع حسان.
دحين أكيد حنلعب الأغنية اللي هي الساوند تراك من فيلم المتحدين، اللي هي فيها عمر وفندم من سوريا، يعني سوري أمريكي، وفي عندك صلاح الدين من المغرب، وفي عندك كمان ديب من مصر. أكيد يعني the beat is from عمر فاضل، أكيد mixed by DJ Lethal Skills. Ladies and gentlemen, يعني I don't know what to say. Again, another historic moment in Mix FM, another historic moment for Laish Hip Hop. شيء تاريخي بيصير هنا. أغنية باللغة العربية، أغنية للفيلم الأول إنتاج ديزني اسمه The United المتحدين. I want you guys to listen to the song and please support these guys. The song is called The United. Please tell me what you think and hit me up at @big_Haas and أكيد Mix FM Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, The United, Umar Al-Fandem. Yo, big shout out to Abdurrahman Al-Khazandar. Thank you very much for the support, my brother. The United, Salah Ad-Din من المغرب. يلا. وصلاح الدين ودحين الفيرس الثالث هو من ديب. This is الهيب هوب العربي حي، الهيب هوب العربي قوي، ونحن متحدين. This is deep. This is The United أكيد. The United عمر أفندم، صلاح الدين، ديب من مصر. عندك سوريا، المغرب ومصر. فيلم أكثر من روعة برأيي. يعني فيلم إن شاء الله ممكن يعني لكن زي أمين قال يعني ممكن نحن نتوحد عن طريق الفن وعن طريق الرياضة دائما. Ladies and gentlemen, support these guys. Hit them up on Facebook, on Twitter. They're united. عمر فندم.
ليش هيب هوب مع حسان.
دحين أكيد حنلعب الأغنية اللي هي الساوند تراك من فيلم المتحدين اللي هي فيها عمر وفندم من سوريا يعني سوري أمريكي, وفي عندك صلاح الدين من المغرب, وفي عندك كمان ديب من مصر. أكيد يعني the beat is from عمر فاضل, أكيد mixed by DJ Lethal Skills. Ladies and gentlemen, يعني I don't know what to say. Again, another historic moment in Mix FM, another historic moment for Laish Hip Hop. شيء تاريخي بيصير هنا. أغنية باللغة العربية, أغنية للفيلم الأول إنتاج ديزني اسمه The United المتحدين. I want you guys to listen to the song and please support these guys. The song is called The United. Please tell me what you think and hit me up at big_Hass and أكيد Mix FM Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, The United, عمر وفندم. Yo, big shout out to Abdurrahman Al-Khazandar. Thank you very much for the support, my brother. The United, صلاح الدين من المغرب. يلا. وصلاح الدين ودحين الفيرس الثالث هو من ديب. This is الهيب هوب العربي حي, الهيب هوب العربي قوي ونحن متحدين. This is deep. This is The United. أكيد The United, عمر وفندم, صلاح الدين, ديب من مصر. عندك سوريا, المغرب ومصر. فيلم أكثر من روعة برأيي. يعني فيلم إن شاء الله ممكن يعني لكن زي أمين قال يعني ممكن نحن نتوحد عن طريق الفن وعن طريق الرياضة دائما. Ladies and gentlemen, support these guys. Hit them up on Facebook, on Twitter. The United, عمر وفندم. Wow. صلاح الدين, Deeb. My man Deeb from Egypt. This is a great track. This is a unity track. And this is a real track again. هذه أغنية حقيقية والهيب هوب العربي حي.